All right, what is up, everybody? Coming back at you with another video on the channel. And today we have a hot new drop by none other than Brian Nadeau, the creator and owner of Sharp by Design. And this is his latest creation that has came out, and I'm very excited to get it in hand. So let's check it out. Pretty standard on the new packaging here, just a basic slide out box. Nothing crazy. He saves all that for the knives. And there it is. So let's get this out right quick. So this dropped Thursday, May 9th. Today is Saturday the 11th. I actually got this in yesterday and wanted to change that lighting a little bit. Wanted to go ahead and get this video out, just some first impressions. I don't think that's helping. There we go. So like I said, this is his newest design. It's pretty sweet. Got a crazy hawkbill blade, and we will get into that. So like all his other stuff, quite a few versions on this one. Obviously I went with the carbon fiber inlay. Now on the pre-order he did through his own website, there was more options. There was a crazy zircuti and damasteel. He had purple haze with a black frame. A couple other options. The dealers, the ones they got were more basic. They had this carbon fiber. They had all PVD with this carbon fiber. They had some aspirated versions, like he did with the Evo Typhoon on the last drop. So let's go ahead and get a flick here. And that right there is the star of the show, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely wicked hawkbill blade on this knife. So, kind of funny, this one came out. Brian Brown is actually doing a collab with Arcane Design. They're coming out with the Volt, V-U-L-T, with a hawkbill blade. Looks good, kind of a smaller knife. May get that, may not. But when I saw this was dropping, had to jump on there. I always try to grab the new Sharp by Design drops. They're very well done, always done by Riot, and they absolutely kill these. Brian is a magician with his designs. Obviously, he's got his special D10 where it's a steel nub instead of a ceramic ball. Gives you a very tactile feeling open. So yeah, this is it, guys. So let's get right into it. Ergonomics, pretty good. My big ham hands, the pinky hangs a little, but if I choke up a tiny bit, it's on there, feels pretty good. On the blade spine here, you have got some good jimping, and you can kind of see the cutout, and your thumb lands there perfectly. You feel very locked into it. Like you could get in and do some detailed work. Yeah, bigger knife, I think, right, 8.2, 8.3 inches overall. I believe these are M390 blade steel. I never even looked, to be honest with you. I just grabbed it. Yeah, don't matter. Action, like all Sharp by Designs, is amazing. So this is not broken in yet. Just got it yesterday, but the action is already fantastic. Now, let's talk about deployment. Obviously, you get your flipper tab. That's a pretty standard style flipper tab. Obviously, it stands out a lot more on the Evo Typhoon. It's a little more subtle here. And when you deploy it, it's like a true push button. You could kind of light switch the Evo, but when deployed, it doesn't stick out as far. Put that up. But the aesthetic overall is pretty wild, in my opinion. That hawkbill blade is sweet. Pocket clip, it's his standard pocket clip. No sharp edges on this one. I'm lefty, but right-handed. It melts into the hand pretty well. It's not a hot spot. You really don't feel it. Now the flipper tab, like I said, pretty standard, but you also see this knife's fuller right here. And you can reverse flick with it right-handed, and it works really well. Looks really good when deployed as well. So it's kind of his compromise, I guess. You know, he likes the flippers, but he threw the fuller in for the fidgeters like me that wants reverse flick. Now, left-handed, part of why I got this model with the inlay, obviously it covers up your lock bar a little bit. I can actually get on this inlay and reverse flick this knife. So you can reverse flick it lefty. It's a little tricky. You know, I have knives they're harder to do lefty. It's all about placement, just wherever you see right there. But oh, so it's a little tricky, not ideal, but I make it work. But overall, this is a very sweet knife. Now, one thing I will note, the tip on this knife is extremely thin. I mean, it comes down to almost nothing. So that would be very good for digging in and pull cuts. But it's not going to be a hard user. With that tip, I can see that snapping off fairly easily. Obviously, I'm not going to hard use it if I use it at all. But damn, it looks cool. So I absolutely love this thing. This is probably my second favorite Sharp by Design now. Let's get some comparisons in here. We'll pull out the Apex, another good reverse flicking knife. So as you can see, let's pull them over this way a little bit. Bigger than the Apex, which I think is right at 8 inches. So that blade sticking out is where a lot of that length is coming from. Let's get the full size Evo Typhoon in here. I think they're about the exact same size. Yeah. So pretty much the exact same size as the full size Evo Typhoon. You do get a lot more handle on the Evo Typhoon to hang on to. My favorite Sharp by Design ever, the Mini Tempest Caviso exclusive run. Quite a bit bigger than the Mini Tempest. So they went with normal carbon fiber. This is dark matter black on that Mini Tempest run. This is shred / marbled carbon fiber. And I've got purple haze on the Mini Evo Typhoon. As far as the best detent out of all of my Sharp by Designs, this Mini Evo Typhoon actually takes it. So obviously a lot bigger than the Mini Evo. Action-wise, it might be the best too. Let's get one other thing in here. This is the new Vosteed Psyop. Review on this coming soon. Psyop is right at 8 inches exactly overall, so bigger than the Psyop. Absolutely love the Psyop, guys. Vosteed's best knife by far. Be checking back for that review. So yeah, there are some of these still sparsely available on different sites. Check out Sharp by Design on Instagram. He lists all his dealers, and you can go check them out, see if there's any left. I would pick this one up while you can. This was kind of a one-off run for the time. So yeah, how am I going to overlook this? The back here has got this crazy bridge design halfway up, and I would imagine he had to do that to tuck that tip in there, because you can see as it comes down, it's tucked in there very nicely. But this floating bridge, I didn't like it when I first saw it, but getting it in hand, it's pretty wild. You know, looking down through, there's nothing back there at all. I cannot touch this blade through here either. I've tried with my big ham fingers, and I cannot feel that blade, so that is good. Action is great, strong detent on it, feels good, reverse flick's great. Everything about this is great. Riot killed it. I don't have any issues on this one so far. Even being a standard carbon fiber, I still think it looks pretty good. It's not like a super basic weave. I mean, it's a basic weave, but not a super basic weave, you know what I mean? Yeah, you feel me. Gotta keep hitting the camera. So that is the Sharp by Design derecho, however you want to say it. I don't know how he says it. I don't think a single YouTuber said it correctly so far, so just gonna join the trend there. Second favorite Sharp by Design behind the Mini Tempest at this point. Absolutely love it, breaking in really nicely. Everything about it is freaking sweet. So check back for a full review on this guy. Just kind of putting a basic video out so you can get a look at it. Not a ton of videos on this one. I've had this PSYOP a few more days, but Vosteed sends these out to a bunch of knife YouTubers before they drop, so there's a million videos on this thing already. So I wanted to get the derecho video out so you can see it. Subscribe to the channel. Go watch some of my other videos on any of the other knives you saw. I appreciate you watching. Like this video and have yourself a great day.